Yeah, kind of. Yeah. All right, here we go. Okay. Here we are. Start recording from the beginning. Welcome to another Friday, a beautiful day. This show is the beginning of our Advent week, and we will be talking about the Prophet's Candle, Hope. I'm Dan Van Zalen. This is Speaking for Him with your host.
Wanted to try something a little different, and so we're going to try to focus your attention and our attention on Advent. And Advent simply means a time of expectation and hope. It means arrival or coming. And it prompts us to pause each day in December and remember why Jesus came at Christmas. So we're going to talk about Jesus' first coming, and then when we wrap up this series in 3 weeks from now, we will be talking a little bit about his second coming, which we are all as believers anticipating. So as we begin, Dan, could you share with us our quote?
Unto us a child is born, unto us a son is given, and the government shall be upon his shoulder, and his name shall be called Wonderful, Counselor, the Mighty God, the Everlasting Father, the Prince of Peace. Of the increase of his government and peace there shall be no end. Upon the throne of David and upon his kingdom, to order it and to establish it with judgment and with justice from henceforth, even forever. The zeal of the Lord of hosts will perform in this. Isaiah 9, 6 through 7.
All right, and before we kick off the meat of our Naomi and as New Testament believers to be able to look back and say that this happened, but can you imagine, all those prophets when we read from Isaiah earlier today and from Genesis, that was like probably 4,000 years, that Genesis passage, before Jesus actually came, maybe even more, and then of course the prophet Isaiah waited a couple thousand years for the fulfillment of his words, and I can only imagine, if they were as impatient as I am.
Joseph, thou son of David, fear not to take unto thee Mary thy wife, for that which is conceived in her is of the Holy Ghost. And she shall bring forth a son, and thou shalt call his name Jesus, for he shall save his people from their sins. Now all this was done, that it might be fulfilled, which was spoken of the Lord. Thoughts on joy. But thank you, Andrew, for having us in again. And when I don't know anything about Advent, I've just learned about it as we've been studying it. So when Andrew brought it up, I thought, okay, yeah, we can study Advent. And then I found out there was a pink candle. And I went, oh, there's a pink candle. I want part of that. And then we found out it was joy. And I said, I want joy. That's mine.